Hello everybody and welcome back to a brief mod spotlight. Today's mod we're looking at Mystcraft. It is a great mod and it will have a spot in my next LP that's coming up, so I thought let's do a mod review on it. And I'm going to be doing a couple of mod reviews on the mods that I'm planning to put in over the next couple of days leading up to the actual first episode of the new series. But anyway, so let's get into doing stuff with Mystcraft. So, first of all, you're going to need to have two items. The first one is a linking book, and the linking book links to whatever world you're in. So, as you can see, this is linked to the overworld, which is the world that we're in. It's the basic legit Minecraft world. And second of all, you're going to want to do the same thing, but you have a feather in it, and it is shapeless. It can be anywhere you want, and that gives you a descriptive book, and that links to a certain age. Now, this is age 59. So, pretty much what these ages are different worlds. And the creator of the mod has designed the Mystcraft sort of theory through a book season, or book series, if you want to call it that. And pretty much through the books that you write, you can travel to different worlds. So let's have a look at this. So what you do is hold it down with right click and then let go, and boom, you start traveling. So let's see where we travel to. This world is completely randomly generated, and it is like even weirder than the normal Minecraft world sometimes. Okay, well, so this one's pretty basic. It is, I'm not entirely sure, but through first looks, it looks like a flat forest land. So it's pretty much just a flat land, but it has a forest. So this one isn't that crazy, but it is pretty cool. So you may be wondering, how do you get back to the real world now? Well, you can use this by using the linking book, and boom, that makes you travel all the way back to the real world, and you travel back to where you made the linking book. So you may be wondering, where do my books go? Well, as you can see, there's the age 59 book there. If I right click it and pick it back up, I am back here. And when you teleport to other worlds, you pretty much drop the book, which is interesting because that means then you can't bring them across worlds, really, can you? Not really. So let's have a look at this sort of theory. So if I head back into the other world, you'll see that there's the overworld book, and again I can click it and zoom back, although I did not bring it with me. So how do you get these books to stay still, or not, so that you do not drop them? Because after a while they can despawn. Let's have a look at that, shall we? So what we need to do is create a link book stand, and you're going to want to create 2 of these per world. And you simply create it like this, and then you get a link book stand. So let's grab these 2. And pretty much what it is a way to grab your link book and put it on a stand. So it's on a stand, you don't drop it, it's just sitting there, and then you click it, and then you travel into the other world. Then I've got my overworld book here, pick it up, and I will put it on a stand, and then I can travel between both worlds without really being worried about dropping the books or anything. So it's very simple and very cool. So let's have a look at what this mod has to offer with worlds. Now, there are a couple of worlds here that I have found by myself and have been doing some research on before I started the episode, and I'm going to read them out to you. Some of the names are kind of long, so sorry if they go across the sort of stone like that, but anyway. So this one here is Super Flat Plus, and the reason I chose this one is because it kind of reminds me of the Super Flat Plus mod, and there you go. So it's pretty much Super Flat World, but it has animals and trees and grass and everything. So let's head back to the overworld. The second one is Super Flat Biomes. So this is again Super Flat World, although it's separated into biomes. So over here is a snow biome. Obviously I'm in a mushroom biome right now. And that is an obelisk, and I'll explain more about those later. They're part of this mod. If you head down there, there's a forest biome, and there's many more. So let's head back and head to another very cool one. So this is a forest snow crisscross. Let's head in here and have a look at this one. And these ones are quite interesting. I found them fairly strange. So this one's shown better, I think, at sea. So there's pretty much a crisscross pattern between the forest biomes and the snow biomes. So the snow is obviously the ice, and the forest is obviously the water. It's not as obvious maybe on the ground, but you can still sort of see a rough or checkers pattern between the snow and the non-snowy areas. But I think it looks really, really interesting on the water. So that's good to know. Very interesting. So let's head back to the overworld again. My overworld book should be somewhere around here. Where did I put it? Where did I put it? I lost the overworld book. Great. Where is it? Got out of that one. Now let's have a look at the never-ending desert I found, which is quite cool. This is pretty much a desert that never ends, and it's pretty cool. Not much to it. It's just a standard desert, but it just never ends. So I thought that'd be interesting to see. And next up, we have a swamp river biome crisscross. So river biomes and swamp biomes. If you don't believe me that this is a river biome, it actually is called a river biome. I always found that kind of interesting, but again, no different than the other crisscross biome. And finally, we have flat snow, which, as you may have guessed, is a flat snow biome. Pretty cool. So now let's have a look at how I named these books, because as you can see, they're all named, and they're all very cool looking. So let's have a look at that. So if I head over here to my age 59 book and I break the pedestal, I get the book back. I don't think there's a way in the game right now to get the book without breaking the pedestal. But if I head over to one of these tables here, which is called a writing desk, and I'll show you how to make one in a minute, you can actually name the book. So it also tells you the property. So as you can see, this is a single biome. It's a forest biome, so the single biome is a forest one. It's got villages, skylands, standard lighting. It's got a normal time, cave world, and a normal sunset colors. So that is quite a standard one. There are very cool ones as you've seen before. But let's name this test world. And then we can take it out, and it's got tests and stuff on it all over it. So that's very, very cool. Now how you make this is very simple. Let's go over here. And what you need are 5 wooden planks. Place them as such, and then an ink sac and a feather, and you can switch these about, and then you get your own writing desk. Very cool. And you can put it say there, and I've already made one there and there, just to liven the place up a little bit. But then you can just do the exact same thing, change it to test worlds, even though that's not correct, but you know what I mean. It's just interchangeable, and it's very cool. And then it'll come up there, test world. Very nice. So now let's have a look at custom books. So if you go in here and you do this, you get a notebook. A very, very interesting item. It's just the same as the other book, but it's a notebook and it doesn't travel to worlds as such. Now if I break this test world one and put these back, and I put the test world there and the notebook there, as you can see, I can actually now go ahead and start changing the settings. And now originally, like, you would have, like here, the way you'd have 2 different settings and then you can change between them. Although I haven't really got any new settings yet, so I can't exactly show you the change between them. But let's have a look. What if we do that? No, that does not work. So you do actually need to have a notebook in there. Although, what happens if you then start changing some worlds around? So let's have a look. Let's get the super flat world here. And we'll also get the super flat biome world, and I'll just get all of them. There we go, got all the books. Now what happens if we start adding them? As you can see, well, you may not be able to see right now, there you go, it starts to add new biomes to the notebook. So let's have a look and just try and add all these to it. So there we go. Okay, so those are all the, first of all, this is the biome controls. So there's checkered, normal, and single. Then we have the biomes themselves. Now I have desert, desert hills, extreme hills edge, forest, forest hills, frozen ocean, and all the other ones. You have fog colors. I still only have the one, or yeah, sorry, yeah, it's fog colors. Light levels, I still have standard light, but you can have special light levels. I have strongholds as my special terrain feature. Sunset colors, I only have normal again. This is terrain features. I have crystals, which are very cool, and I'll get onto those in a minute. Glowstone crystals, huge trees, mine shafts, strongholds, villages. Terrain formation, you can have standard or cave. There's also other ones like skyblock type style ones, which are quite cool. This is terrain modifiers, so it would be mineshaft, skylands, strongholds, villages, and wooden trails. Trillings? I can't speak. And then you have the time, which is eternal day, eternal dusk, fast time, normal time, or slow time. So now let's have a look at actually physically writing ages. So as you can see, I've got a new notebook here, just made it, age 60, and I haven't visited the world yet. So if I take this out and I place in my world 60, I can actually physically write the age because it hasn't been discovered or anything yet. So let's make it fun. Let's have a checkered biome. The biomes that we want, since it's checkered, we can only have 2 biomes. So let's have, just for a laugh, we'll have completely opposite biomes. So we'll have jungle and desert hills. Then we're going to do fog. I only have normal fog. Light levels, again, I only have standard. Special terrain features, we'll do strongholds. Sunset colors, normal. Terrain features, let's do some crystals, and let's do huge trees as well. Terrain formation, we'll do standard cave, or standard terrain. Terrain modifiers, we'll do, we won't have any of that. And time, we'll have eternal day, just for a laugh. Now, let's name this, what should we name it? We'll name it My World, I guess. If I could spell world. I messed that up about 4 times. It's not even a joking about that. Okay, so there we go. We've made it. And obviously, before we go ahead into the world, it probably would be a good idea to make a linking book to the overworld so we can get back. Now let's head into this world. First of all, so I don't lose it by any chance, we'll put it there. And then we go boom. So this will generate the terrain, and we'll see what we get. Hopefully it'll be good. In some ways I'm kind of hoping that it will not be good. It'll be like a corrupt world for a feature that I'll tell you in a minute. Okay, so this is interesting. So this appears that it has added a skyblock sort of feel to it. So that looks very, very cool actually. Actually looks really cool. I don't know why, I love that sort of style of world. Oh, I have to do this, I'm sorry. Oh, that wasn't even that good. Let's do that. No, come on. Just oh, it doesn't matter. Doesn't even matter. So whoa, huge trees right there. Some jungle trees, and it all looks very interesting and cool. Now I said I wanted crystals to form, but I don't see any crystals forming. So I'll have to show you that in a separate world. And it doesn't look like this world is corrupt. So I'm going to talk a little bit about corrupted worlds right now. So if I use NEI, what I'm going to do is I'm going to spawn in a decay block, and I'm going to place it right here. Now this block here actually will start decaying the land around it, and if you have worlds that are corrupt that you can make, or sometimes I think you can even spawn them by chance, it will actually start corrupting the world around you, and it will no longer work. So let's try and get this to do some bad corruption. Now first of all it'll go down, and then it'll start going horizontally. So I'm probably thinking, if I'm standing on sand, it probably will create some sort of sand downfall. So I'll stay on this grass, and let's have a look, and I'll see in a bit. So as you can see, it is starting to spread a little bit. I really haven't been waiting too long. It's only been maybe about 1 or 2 minutes, and it's already starting to spread. I'm wondering how far down it starts to spread. Okay, so it hasn't spread too far down either, but you can break these decay blocks, and I think if you break them all, the decaying will stop. But again, it can get very easily out of control if you have a lot of them, similar to the tainted land issue in Thaumcraft. Well, it's not really an issue, but If it comes in your world, it can be an issue, I guess. So yeah, that's cool. Now I want to show you some other formations before we end up the video. So I have went ahead and made my own world here, and it has single biomes, frozen ocean, standard lighting conditions, normal sunset colors, and then it's got crystals, standard terrain generation, mine shafts, and eternal day. So let's have another look at this. Boom. Oh no, I forgot the linking world book, didn't I? Oh well. Hopefully this has what I'm looking for in it. I have NEI, so I can get out of it. It's fine. That's something you don't want to do, however, in your actual legit Let's Play, or else it's going to be kind of hard to get out. So this is taking a while to generate, so I'm assuming it should be good. That's not necessarily true, I know, but let's see. Okay. Oh yes, okay, so that is good. So down there I can see some crystal formations. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to very quickly spawn in a diamond pickaxe because I can, and we're going to go down there and try and get some of these crystals, and they take forever to break. Okay, well that didn't take too long, but while you're underwater, check this out. It's like obsidian almost. It's crazy how long it takes to break underwater, and I've only really ever seen these like sort of spawn underwater, so it can take a very long time. But once you get enough of them, you can do some pretty cool stuff. Now, if you did do the same thing I did and quite stupidly came in without a linking book, there is a way of getting out. You can't kill yourself because you'll just spawn back in. So what you need to do is spawn in a nether portal, and you can't craft a nether portal the same way. You actually have to physically spawn in a nether portal, and then head to the nether and then kill yourself in the nether. So let's do that. And now I kill myself. There we go. And then we leave the nether and head back into our standard world. So for the sake of experimentation, what I have done is I have spawned in 64 of these, and if we put these around in a circle like this, we get what we call a book receptacle, book receptacle. And what we can do is, if we head over here and we place these in order. I probably don't have enough room out here, so let's do it out here, in here. I don't know, you know what I mean. So if we do this, and we make a standard portal formation, one that we're all used to, and then do that, and then what we need to do next is place the reciprocal there, and then we can actually make a portal. So how you make the portal is you slot the book in, and there you go, there is your portal. Now before I leave, I will not make the same mistake. Let's create an overworld book. I don't even know how I messed that up. I somehow did. Oops. So let's have a look, and let's head in here. So Crystal World, and it's like the end portal. You don't have to wait, you just jump in and you're straight away there, and then you're back in this world. So that's cool. Then obviously I can boom back, and I'm back in here. And now you can actually switch around these worlds. So if I take this one out and input, let's say this one here, because I lost all my other worlds because I died with them in my hotbar. So if we use this book here, this is my world, and as you can tell, as I jump in, it then is I'm back in here, back where I last started and last finished, and that's where all the corruption was. And there's the overworld. So let's zoom back in there just for fun. Boom. And there we go. So we're back in the overworld, and I can't really get back to that place anymore because, well, I can get back to it, but I lost my way back to the overworld there. But it's a very, very cool mod, Mystcraft, and I will have it installed in my latest or my newest LP series that's going to be coming out fairly soon. So thanks for watching, and until next time, see ya.